and water resource management fields to Ethiopia. President Sahlawork, for their part, said the reopening of Hungarian embassy in Finfinne would help strengthen the relations and cooperation between the two nations. The president also briefed the Hungarian minister and House Speaker about the ongoing comprehensive reform in Ethiopia. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed said private investors are on the way to take active role in mega road and power sector investment projects. The Premier has listened to the report presented by the steering committee that was established recently to address bureaucratic hurdles facing private investors. Here is Olkaba Wandemo for more.
National Steering Committee drawn from 10 institutions and headed by the Prime Minister was established month back to solve the problem of business activities in Ethiopia. Review of month's performance evaluation of doing business initiative was held with the National Steering Committee. The committee reported about the activities it carried out in the last months. The Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, on the occasion said reforms on the service delivery system and legal frameworks that inhabit ease of business will be carried out. The Premier added necessary measures will be taken to correct problems not identified by the government but discovered by the steering committee. Collateral is required to get credit in Ethiopia, the Premier said, adding that this practice has prevented creative persons with innovations and knowledge from accessing loan. Regarding electric and road maintenance, in very short period of time, business persons will work with the government by allocating more than 7 billion birr. This will help to motivate the investment that previously the government owned. It will also create an opportunity to scale up our construction sector. It will also help us in creating opportunities for private sector organizations. So we have to speed up our efforts to start the collaboration work within short period of time. The Premier noted that due to political instability, the country has lost what it should have got from investment opportunities.
ባለሀብቶች ገና ከጅምሩ የፖለቲካ ሁኔታ ኮንፊደንሳቸውን በመሸርሸሩ ያላቸውን ሀብት ከማሸሽ
In the country, many business owners were fleeing their finance and property in fear of political instability in the past months. Now, the government is strictly working on sustaining peace and stability of the country and encouraging investment. It is very important to create a conducive environment for business owners in order to help them to participate on investment activities. The Premier stressed cutting bureaucratic bottlenecks in the process will enable to focus on investment areas of electricity, mining, housing, manufacturing, and small and micro enterprises to be effective. The Premier also stressed that public institutions should not limit themselves to identifying problems but bring about concrete change. Financial institutions should minimize lending billions of birr for business owners. They rather should lend their money for university graduate use. If this will be implemented properly, the economy of the country will be developed soon. The Premier also noted that many works have been carried out to enable young farmers and pastoralists to access loan easily.
The 9th regular meeting of the 4th Chafe, 5th working year was concluded after 2 days deliberations in Adama town. The Chafe has passed key decisions and ratified various nominations. Oluma Binary reports.
The 9th regular meeting of 4th Chafe, 5th Chafe working year was concluded after held for 2 days here in Adama town of the Oromia regional state. The meeting has discussed various issues, including the draft bill of proclamation of cooperative associations establishment in the region, as well as appointment of judges of first instance court of the region. The draft bill of proclamation of establishment of the Oromia cooperative associations is presented to the members of the Chafe by members of the standing committee of the Oromia Rural Development Affairs. The members of the committee have also explained the necessity of the draft bill of the proclamation to the Chafe.
Waldaalee hojii gamtaa yeroo ammaa gosaan baay'inaan qabeenya fi kaapitaal guddaa horachaa sadarkaa naannoo keenyatti babal'achaa waan dhufaniif
cooperative associations in our region have been increasing in numbers and types from time to time. Their capital are also increasing in similar way. So to control follow-ups and administrative these associations, we need to have proclamation.
warraaqsa dinagdee Oromoodhaa labsuu duwwaatuun ta'in gama kanaan hojiiwwan jalqabaa milkeessuu keessatti hojiin hojjetamaa akkuma jiru akka ta'e.
Enhancing income and capital of our farmers is priority of the government of our region. The role of cooperative associations in this regard is very significant. So this proclamation has its own importance in strengthening these associations. It is also enables our farmers and business communities to be competent in international markets. This cannot be realized individually unless they are organized under associations and unions.
Members of the CHAFE have also raised their comments and suggestions on the draft bill of proclamation of the Oromia Cooperative Associations after they have listened the bill draft.
Daangaan raawwatiinsaa kun akka naannolee biraa keessattis labsiin kun raawwachuu danda'utti kaasa.
This proclamation states that it may also work out of our region, but our previous proclamation do not go beyond the region. How is this possible? The other thing is cooperative associations are usually tax-free, but tax collectors sometimes force them to pay tax. Why is this done?
Labsii akka federaalaa bahe bu'uura godhachuudhaan waldaaleen hojii gamtaa baay'inaan hundaa'anii jiru.
In our region, many cooperative associations were established based on federal proclamation on this case, but now some of them are not in their real job. There are even associations that have stopped their work. How could this be treated by this proclamation?
Head of the Oromia Cooperative Association Expansions Agency, Danyacho Shifara, has responded to the questions that were raised from the members of the CHAFE concerning the draft bill.
Waldaalee bu'uuraa tokko ijaaruudhaaf miseensi dhuunfaa nama 50 ol ta'uu qaba jedha.
To establish one basic association, more than 15 members are required, but if they are organized on professional cases, at least 10 members are required. To form a union, there must be at least 2 and more basic associations and 2 or more unions to form federation. What the members of this CHAFE raise should be taken as inputs, but this proclamation puts each and everything clearly. The other thing that should be understood is that various associations have their own natures and characters in different sectors.
After discussions and explanations, the CHAFE has approved the bill as proclamation number 218 per 2019. Meanwhile, the CHAFE has approved the appointment of 219 first instance court judges presented by President of the Oromia Supreme Court, Dasa Bulcha. 19 of the appointed judges were females.
Participants of the 9th regular meeting of CHAFE Oromia have appreciated the effectiveness of their 2 days meeting and called all to work towards full implementation of the decisions made on the meeting. Lata Teresa has the detail.
Our people expressed their happiness over the asphalt road to be built in our area. It was agreed that the road will be completed within 4 years. People of the area should facilitate conditions for the construction. For instance, if there is home to be demolished, the community should do that. Unless we do what has to be done on time, it may take 6 or 7 years to complete the asphalt road. So we have to support the move, she said.
I think what was planned would be implemented even beyond what was planned. This way, it will be possible to solve the problems of our society. But we understood that the security problems are challenges. To ensure peace and security, people should listen to one another.
haala keessa jirullee beekee wal dhagee waliin wal qabatee kan deemu taate rakkoon hundi ni akkasii yaada.
Kallattiin amma mootummaan ittiin itti deemee dhimma Finfinnee irratti seera baasee Finfinneen maal ta'uu qaba waan jedhamee.
The direction that the Oromia regional government set toward this Finfinne case through legal way is what to be admired, because the move will be supported by law. It is going on in a clear and transparent manner, in a way that does not confuse any person or any region. It has to be understood by the public this way.
Dhimmi kun ilaalcha sirriitti dhufuutu irra jiraata.
The 46th Ordinary Session of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD Council of Ministers, is being held in Djibouti. In his opening remarks, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Chair of the IGAD Council of Ministers, Dr. Workina Gabayo, highlighted the agenda items of the session, which he said covered the reform of the structure and treaty of IGAD, The minister added that the peace, security, and development of this wider region would benefit from market cooperation, not competition. Dr. Workena underlined that the future of the region lies in a commitment to stability and security for all people, as well as inclusive and sustainable growth and economic integration at regional level. In related developments, IGAD and Germany have signed a 34 million euros grant agreement during the events. The project grant will be used for migration and capacity building. Ministry of Urban and Development and Construction revealed that it has created job opportunity for 329,000 youth in the first 100 days of its plan. The ministry has promised to work more and come up with much improved achievements in the next 100 days of its plan. Fakado Brano has the detail.
Ministry of Urban Development and Construction has held discussion with the stakeholders on work performance of the last 100 days plan at the Dama town. State Minister of Urban Development and Construction Kasaun Gofi on the event said the ministry has created job opportunity for many youth in the past 100 days. He noted that they have created job opportunity in areas of services, medium trade, manufacturing, and government mega projects. Kasaun underscored that the government will work with due attention to solve challenges of job creation in the second 100 days plan. The government is working to set clear direction on bureaucracy seen in supplying loan, lack of materials and workplace, market linkage, and to modernize the service of microfinance institutions. He further noted that his ministry is working with other stakeholders to create permanent job opportunity for 420,000 citizens in the coming second 100 days plan. Director General of the Federal Job Creation and the Food Security Agency, Zanaba Komo, for his part, stated that they could achieve 80% of their plan in the first 100 days, adding that his agency has provided 3.2 billion for organized micro and small enterprises. He said that Oromia, Southern, and Benshangul Gumuz regions have low performance, while Ahmara, Redawaf, Funfun, and Tigray have registered better performance. He said all stakeholders at all levels should work together in order to overcome challenges seen in the area.
7 political parties have signed a memorandum of understanding to merge. The parties are the All Ethiopian Unity Party, Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Party, Ethiopian Democratic Union, Ethiopian National Unity Party, Afar People's Justice Democratic Party, Afar People Liberation Party, and Oromo People's Justice Democratic Party. The merger aims to add momentum to the multi-party system launched in the country and to neutralize efforts of anti-reform groups, it was noted. That brings us to the end for this news edition. Thank you for watching and have a nice time with the remaining OBN's programs.